I just touched down in Sacramento. I didn't really feel like vlogging, you know, oh, the plane taking off and all that bullshit. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you saw all that shit. But yeah, I'm here. Tony's gonna pick me up and we're gonna get started. I'm so hungry. I have not eaten for 2 days and I've only been drinking water. And I've had to smell all this airport food and people were drinking beer next to me and getting all these damn snacks. And I'm just so hangry. It's unbelievable.
When did you guys get back from the expo?
Last night, yeah.
You guys get good footage?
Went to the, we spent so much more time in the laboratory than we planned.
How much CBD did you inject?
100 milligrams.
This one?
Yeah, this one. And what's amazing is I've taken 500 milligrams of oral CBD and I still didn't get this feeling.
No, yeah, I think I've taken up to 1,000 milligrams oral.
What'd you feel?
Not that much as you would expect.
Yeah, especially when people are bragging about how amazing 30 milligrams is. Like, yeah, right. It's mostly placebo.
And it's even the the companies that claim
you can get a calming effect if you really go for it.
It gives me anxiety from hell though. In the beginning, my heart starts to increase, it just starts to beat, and I can't sleep on this.
Does that happen on THC?
No, opposite. THC, I go crazy.
That happens to me on THC.
I get super angry on THC. I get happy on CBD. But when I take oral CBD, my body relaxes, I can sleep on it. But remember that guy gave me those 3 gram, 5 gram CBD container and I had to drink the whole thing before bed? That shit fucked me up, but not like the CBD inject. I was tired. Sexy and tired.
What did it say?
Sexy.
What's on your search history,
Sexy
Tony?
nurse.
What was that?
Sexy nurse.
I thought it was me because
I bought Vivian's sexy nurse outfit to inject us.
Purpose of the fasting protocol we've been doing 1, 2, 3 days, however long we can fast for what we have in store coming up.
Sure.
What? Miles away.
Oh. Why fast before doing insane blasting bulk?
Oh, it's to clean their system out. We gotta clean everything out so everything absorbs right. You get your intestinal wall lining full of shit. You have whatever you were eating prior still in the system. You have gut bacteria. There's so many things we have to clear out of their system. So when we do start this, we don't have any variables that are coming up interfering with progress and absorption. So things as small as that seem funny, but that is one of the biggest roadblocks you hit when you're doing these types of things. Making sure they're sensitive back to carbohydrates, even though it's only 2 days. That 2 days makes a huge impact in the metabolic change in their body, and it primes them for the fast. And like you were walking all the side effects, not that bad, but you lost 10 pounds overnight just for yourself, and you still broke your fast, and you lost 10 pounds. So it shows how much that extra water you're carrying around, whether it be from hormones, from food, all the fake sweeteners and crappy flavorings that we're adding, coloring all the food. It clears you out, and you notice that right away, 10 pounds on you. So that's the best thing we can do for making sure that this is successful.
Yeah, Kenny, I'll give you some background on the current transformation I'm in the middle of, because this 7-day blast is actually part of my 30-day transformation.
Okay.
But now I'm really emphasizing these 7 days, going to do it right with you guys. But what we realized was, after about 7 days, Akash and I, we did bloat up a lot. Our digestive system, my digestive system was messed up. I mean, I'm not used to eating whatever 7,000 calories or whatever I was eating. I was eating as much as I could stomach because I'm still trying to eat clean. But then my digestive system's so stimulated and so bloated, and so all of a sudden I don't want to eat at all. I actually wanted to fast. So I can totally see how if someone's doing everything right, training hard, eating a ton of food, taking all the right tons of drugs for 7 days, that's about all the body can handle. So the whole 30-day transformation thing, you'd have to pace yourself. It wouldn't even be that exciting. You'd have to use half of everything or less, and you have to eat a lot less calories. But in 7 days, you can do a lot before the side effects catch up to you, before your digestive system taps out. So for me, like this cleanse, my digestive system feels so good now. I'm so looking forward to eating. If I would have just continued 2 weeks into the transformation, then doing this 7-day blast, I mean, I don't think I could eat enough food. There's no way I could eat enough food. Like he said, the gut bacteria overgrowth of the bad bacteria, the digestive system just being so exhausted from eating so much food and so many carbs and so much water retention, and then messing around with the diuretics, drinking the water retention off. The pre-cleanse is good because all of us are carrying around these toxins and water retention and, like you said, artificial sweeteners, chemicals. So purging that out. And then it's just like for a bodybuilding show. You deplete yourself, and then when you carb up, you can super compensate. But when we super compensate, we're super compensating on the drugs. So we're going to turn all that into muscle. We're not going to spill over. And it basically allows you to eat as much as you possibly can for 7 days straight. It's going to be like a 7-day eating contest. You know, like 80% of those have terrible personalities, which leaves you about 2% of the women to select from. Now, then you have how likely is it that she's going to like you back? And only 2% of the women are acceptable mates. And of those 2%, you know, maybe like 30% are going to like you back. So now you've got to go through 300 girls, 400 girls just to find one that you can actually have a date with. So it's rough. It's rough in the U.S. Depends on what you like, but I just don't. I like a girl when I look at her, I can tell she's beautiful, she's taking care of herself, but she's also going to like worship me. And usually you get one or the other. You get either a girl that, basically women seem to do the minimum that's required. Everybody, actually, humans in general, do the minimum that's required to attain the goal. In America, you have so many beta males chasing these fives and making so much artificial competition and demand, when the women, I believe, should be chasing the men. At least that's how it is in most of the world. So it's hard for me to adapt to this culture of where the men are supposed to chase the women.
It's weird to say, but almost like some of the lady boys were more attractive than the actual females themselves in Thailand.
It's not weird to say they are. They're tricky.
I mean, it's weird, but because it's like you never think you'd say that, like hear that come out of your mouth.
Well,
but
you never
it's
think you
actual...
would talk to a dude and then find out it's a chick.
Yeah,
Here,
you have no idea.
Yeah, here you're like, oh, obviously, that's a fucking dude with a skirt on. It's disgusting. Over there, you're just talking.
Yeah, I do like the lady boys. They're fascinating creatures. It's such a trip. It's almost like a psychedelic experience because my brain still can't wrap around it. My brain says they're women. Like my intuition, like if you see something that's dangerous.
Yeah, I think that's the fascinating part about it.
Like you see an animal that's super dangerous with giant teeth in the eyes and it's like growling at you. And you're like, whoa, deep down inside your intuition, like, oh, that's a scary creature. And someone's like, no, that's a nice, no, you can pet it, feed it.
Yeah.
That's how it is with ladyboys. Like inside my mind's like, no, that's a woman. And you can be like, no, that's a man. I'm like, no. My brain tells me that's a woman. I see tits, I see hair, she's beautiful, she's seductive. That's a woman. And yet, she knows everything to say and do to seduce you. That's what's incredible. It's like a woman who's mastered the art of seduction. He's probably not going to gain any fat during this transformation in 7 days. It's probably going to be all muscle, all lean body mass. Then he was very interested. And I also want to help him have much better results at his next bodybuilding show. So the timing worked perfect for him because he's early in the contest prep.
Update from my vlog since I just did GI's video and EA's video. Here at DEXA Fit, getting the baselines as far as body composition goes. I just weighed in after a 2-day fast. Before this fast, I weighed in at around 219 pounds I was hovering at, and I came out to 208 or 207. So yeah, dramatic weight drop. You can see it in my face, but we're gonna hop on the DEXA scan that Tony's doing right now if it'll focus, and we'll see the baselines. Right, so my basic metabolic rate, so what I burn at rest, my basal metabolic rate, can't talk, super still fasted, I burn 2,800 calories. So for me to gain weight, it's gonna be a ton of food.
It gets worse and worse now.
Why? Because of the social media world?
Yeah, it all has to do with all this kind of stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah. So for Trevor, it's Trevor's mom is more like a nurse, mainstream medical, liberal, right? And Trevor's for both sides. Because your parents, like if a friend tells you, hey, you shouldn't do that or whatever, you're like, oh, screw you, I'm going to do what I want. But to your parents, you got to be respectful. So your parents are like, oh, you shouldn't do this, you should do that, and you try to explain it, but you're supposed to just do what your parents say. That's what that's the parents think, that you're supposed to do what I say. So then when they talk to you and you don't do what they say, then they get angry. And then also from our position, we don't want our parents constantly turning what we're doing into a negative thing. It's so crazy for me to get thousands of messages from people on how I changed their life and how I'm helping the world, and so many people with crazy diseases that we helped cure that couldn't get cured with Western medicine. There's a lot of that stuff that people don't see. But I get all this positive feedback, and then my parents hate it. They just can't see the positivity in it, because to them, I'm supposed to be married with a family and a stable living environment. So we're the black sheep.
I thought I was gonna want to be a prank YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
Upload one.
Alright, at Costco, getting the food, 7,000 to 6,000 calories each. Trevor's gonna pick it all out.
Oh, you need to get the notebook?
Well, I know everything, but the whole notebook of buying everything, all those food, well, interchangeable carbs, everything's interchangeable.
Okay, so this will be enough for me to eat. That's free.
Wild? Is it wild?
I don't know. That's what
It's hoping to be a little bit of a dirty bulk or dirty amount of calories. You guys can see most of it's clean, unfortunately. That's the downside.
Avocado oil. Should we get this? That's good. I have some downstairs, but we could put one upstairs too.
Considering most olive oil is fake. Can't use the MCT oil. Coconut oil don't work all the time.
All right, thanks.
Super exhausted. I still have to fast all the way tonight, but hope you guys are enjoying the raw style of these vlogs. I'm gonna try and do some topic videos this week, so be sure to keep commenting your topics. I'm gonna try and do as many as I can while I'm here, and I'll obviously try and pick Tony and Trevor's brain on a topic that I'm not too well versed on. But yeah, today was just getting the food. So the 7-day big cycle transformation, took the first shot tonight, so it's officially starting tomorrow. So today we did the scans, the food, and then we're gonna do bloods tomorrow morning. We were supposed to do it today, but you know how scheduling goes, so we pushed it back to tomorrow morning. That's why I have to fast one more day. And then once we're fasted, then, you know, the workouts start, everything starts. And I'm going to try and record everything I can. So, yeah. Appreciate everyone who subscribed. I did get my DEXA scan. So, I'm 11.6% body fat according to the DEXA scan. And, yeah, weighed in at 207 pounds. I'm probably even lighter now. I just feel exhausted. Not only did I fast for 2 days, I flew across the country, and now I'm in a different time zone. So it's only like 11 here. It's about 2 my time in the morning. But you know how the YouTube grind goes. I still finish a whole vlog for you guys. I'm hustling. Appreciate everyone who's supporting me. And yeah, I'm excited for this transformation. I'm excited to eat some carbs and put on a fuck ton of muscle. So check me out on Instagram at Russo Lifts. Give me a follow on there in case something happens to this channel for whatever reason. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next vlog.